Hi, I'm Pete Webster. I've been in the IT industry for over 30 years. I used to do machine code, so that was programming computers like the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore 64. I then went on to open computer shops and to build PCs, to repair them, to look after businesses doing networks, things like that. So within the IT industry I've had quite a lot of experience. But I've started this channel to be a no waffle guide, so that's just about all you'll hear about me and my background. So today we're going to look at using Google Sheets but without using Zapier. So basically this is a free method of using Google Sheets for things like lead generation. So without further ado, we'll get into start. So what we need to do is just create a new Google Sheet, and then we're going to go to extensions and add-ons and go to get add-ons. And we need to type in webhooks for Sheets. And this is the application that we're after. This is the icon that it looks like. So just press that and then go for install. So it needs our permission. So the normal procedure is to choose your Gmail account. Give it all of the permissions that it requires. So now Google Sheets has been installed. We simply click next and done. So that is it now, it's installed. However, for each sheet that we are going to use webhooks for, we have to go through a little bit of a process, but thankfully you only have to do it once for each sheet, and then that's it, it's sorted. So that will be coming next. Okay, so I did forget to explain one thing. This panel which I was accessing, for a lot of you, you may not see that, and that's because it's hidden. So you just have to go down here to where it says show side panel, click on that, and then that will show you side panel, and your webhooks for Sheets icon should be here. Okay, so once we have the plugin installed, all we need to do is go to Google Sheets, make a new sheet up. Okay, so now we press webhook for Sheets and we enable the API. Make sure that this is turned on. And then we go back to our Sheets and we need to rename it. So, okay. Now we refresh. Okay, so at this point we press create. Now you'll notice up here there's nothing, but in just a moment we'll get a menu saying webhooks here. Okay, so now we need to refresh again. Now we have a menu webhooks. We're going to authorize that, and then we're going to continue to log in and then give it permission. Okay, once we've done that, go to our webhooks, reload the sheet again. And there we have our link. So we're going to copy that link and just paste it into a notepad so that we can use that for later. So now we're going to start a new project, a new assistant, and we're going to call it Sheets, whatever, and build an AI assistant. Okay, I'm not going to really explain a lot more about these. If you're used to using Voiceflow, you should know about these. We're going to create an assistant. And as usual, it's already set some stuff up which we don't really want, so we're just going to delete all of this. And to do that, you may need to go to your move, change it to track point, and then we're going to change it back to mouse. So just going to set up a really simple form just to show you how it works in practice. Okay, so I'm going to set up a text. I'm going to ask for your name. I'm going to set a captcha. And we're going to set an action. Set variable. And then we're going to click in here and create new variable. We're going to call that name. Okay, and all we have to do is put your curly bracket and put the last utterance. Okay, and that will put what the user typed in last into the name variable. Okay, so we're going to do that again. We're going to ask it to type in a number. And same again. And this time we are going to call it form. Okay. So all we're going to do now is join this on to there, and this we're going to join it onto nothing, and then we're going to go down to dev and API. Okay, now we need to change this to post, and then what we do is we go back, we get that special piece of API code and we plonk it in there. We then go to body, and on form data we're going to put in there the curly bracket and our name. Or not, we're just going to put the word name in there, sorry, and in here we put our variable name. Okay. Then we're going to add another one, and phone, and we're going to put in here the name of the phone variable. Now we're going to send a request now. And we're just going to put some values in here. So and send a request. Okay. Now if we go into our blank Google Sheets, you should see it's already put in there the name for the sheet and the actual data. So now we can see that that's working. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to send a message saying success or fail. Okay, I'm going to link this so it shows us that it was successful, or it shows us whether or not it failed. So now we can actually test our bot. The only thing we need to do is connect our start to there, and now we're going to test. Like a bit of Bing, type in a fictitious telephone number, and there we are, it's a success. And if we go back to our sheet, indeed we can see it's stored the values in there. So that's as simple as it can be. Okay, well, that's the end of my first video. In actual fact, that's the first one I've done for over 10 years. So I appreciate I'm still a little bit rusty at this. Please help to encourage me to make more videos by pressing that subscribe button, and I'll see you in our next video.